So I received a message from someone and right away it felt off. The subject line just said, "She tried to hit me with her car." No context, no backstory. Not even a "hey, love your videos," just that. And listen, my first thought wasn't, is he okay? It was, oh no, he probably stayed. But I kept reading, and what unfolded was one of the most ridiculous, terrifying, emotionally confusing things I've ever heard. Let me walk you through it. So this man breaks up with his ex, and it's messy, but it's final. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and he's out one day, taking a walk, sun shining, birds chirping, breeze on his face. He turns down a driveway. There's a tall fence on one side, condos on the other. It's narrow, kind of boxed in. Suddenly, he hears a car behind him, not slowing down. Not creeping, but revving. He turns around, and it's her, his ex. She's behind the wheel, and she's coming for him. Full-on acceleration with no hesitation. Her eyes are locked in like she's playing Mario Kart Breakup Edition. Now at this point, you'd think maybe he's imagining things. Maybe she's just driving through and it's a weird coincidence, right? Nope. She's chasing him, and she's out for blood. This man takes off sprinting down the driveway like his life depends on it, and honestly, it does. Fence on one side, no way over. Condos on the other, no exits, and he is running like it's the Olympics and the gold medal is not dying today. But here's the kicker. She doesn't stop. She keeps coming, and right when she gets too close, he dips into a doorway and she barely misses him. Eventually, she gives up and drives off. Now, you would think that would be the end, right? Wrong. The very next day, he's at work, still recovering from being almost turned into pavement art, and the phone rings. It's her. And just like a man who hasn't fully processed his trauma yet, he answers. Now you're probably thinking, maybe she's calling to apologize? Maybe she had a mental breakdown? Maybe there's some remorse coming? Nope. She says, and I quote, "You look sexy running away from me." Excuse me? Not, "I'm sorry." Not, "That was wrong of me." She tried to kill him, and then flirts about it? That is not a compliment. That's psycho talk. This man nearly got turned into a cautionary tale, and she turned it into a chance to flirt with him. Now let's pause, because this is where we go deeper. There's this weird thing we do in dating culture, especially when we're used to chaos. We confuse intensity for passion. We hear stories like this, and instead of going, "That's insane," some people go, "Damn, she must have really loved him. At least she still cares." No, that's not love. That's crazy with a side of sarcasm. Someone trying to hit you with a vehicle is not an act of affection. It's a felony wrapped in unresolved trauma. And I know why people stay after stuff like this. Because it's easier to laugh it off than admit how unsafe it actually was. Because they show up with puppy dog eyes and funny jokes like, "Haha, remember when I tried to kill you with my car?" Like it's cute. It's not cute. It's dangerous. Now listen, this man was lucky. But what scared me wasn't the chase. It was the fact that he even considered talking to her again. Because he thought maybe it was just a moment. So let me be clear. If someone's version of expressing themselves includes putting your life at risk, you don't need closure. You need a restraining order. So here's the bottom line. Red flags aren't always loud. Sometimes they show up with sweet words and playful tones right after they almost kill you. If your body's in survival mode and your heart is still trying to make it work, that's not love, that's conditioning. And it will have you confusing near-death experiences for romantic effort. So if you've ever mistaken chaos for connection, or felt guilty walking away from someone who just got emotional, I want you to remember this. Love doesn't chase you with a car. Love doesn't make you run, and love sure doesn't call after trying to crush you. Love makes you feel safe, stable and seen, not hunted. This is Bondbuilders, where love meets logic, and where you don't need to survive your relationship for it to count. So, if this made an impact on you, drop a comment and send your story. Every week, I pick one of your real-life questions or scenarios and break it down right here. Like, subscribe, and please stop answering the phone when your red flags call.